Good evening friends, you are most welcome to Indian Civil Affairs. Today we are going to discuss Ghatna Chakra Drishti. Here we will discuss 1 year's current affairs till June 2025. Where was the world's first humanoid robot half marathon held? That is Beijing. Where will India's first quantum computing village be built? Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. What is that? First India's quantum computing village, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. How many riverine dolphins were recorded under the Project Dolphin across 3 river system? Basic thing is 3 river system and riverine dolphins census that is recorded. There are 6,327 riverine dolphins under Project Dolphin across 3 rivers. What is the total worth of major development projects launched by PM Modi in Jammu and Kashmir? Over 46,000 crore rupees. Over 46,000 crore rupees. Which is India's first cable stayed rail bridge inaugurated by PM Modi? Anji Khad Bridge, 331 meters. India's first cable stayed rail bridge inaugurated by PM Modi. Anji Khad Bridge, 331 meters. Which is the tallest railway arc bridge in the world unveiled by PM Modi in Jammu Kashmir? Chenab Bridge, which is built on Chenab River. Which major rail link was dedicated to the nation? Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link. USB RL. USB RL. Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link. Which two Vande Bharat trains were flagged off by PM Modi? Katra to Srinagar and Srinagar to Katra. Katra Srinagar and Srinagar Katra, both sided. Which is the name of the India AI dataset platform launched by Union Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw? AI Kosha. What is AI Kosha? It is India AI dataset platform. Who inaugurated or who launched it? Union Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw. Where was India's first World Peace Center inaugurated to promote non-violence and universal brotherhood? Gurugram. India's first World Peace Center. Who inaugurated or promoted? Which is the theme? Non-violence and universal brotherhood. What is the theme? Non-violence and universal brotherhood. India's first World Peace Center at Gurugram. Which film won Best Picture at the Oscar 2025? That is Anora. Anora won the Best Picture at the Oscar 2025. Who received the Lifetime Achievement in Hospitality Education Award at Vibrant Bharat Global Summit 2025? Dr. Suborno Bose. Lifetime Achievement in Hospitality Education Award at Vibrant Bharat Global Summit 2025. What is the award? Lifetime Achievement in Hospitality Education at Vibrant Bharat Global Summit 2025. Dr. Suborno Bose. Who became the first women law secretary in India? First women law secretary in India, Anju Rathi Rana. First women law secretary in India, Anju Rathi Rana. What is India's rank in global wealth ranking according to the Knight Frank's Wealth Report 2025? Fourth rank. Global wealth ranking, India's rank is fourth according to Knight Frank's Wealth Report 2025. Who released it? Knight Frank's Wealth Report 2025. Global wealth rankings, India's rank is fourth. Which two railway PSU were upgraded to Navratna status on March 4, 2025? IRCTC and IRFC. IRCTC and IRFC, Navratna status, two Indian Railway PSUs. Who won the Best Director Award at Oscars 2025? Sean Baker. Sean Baker won the Best Director Award at Oscar 2025. Which is the first state in India to use AI in vehicle fitness testing? Uttar Pradesh. First state, that is Uttar Pradesh, in India to use AI in vehicle fitness testing. Which city hosts India's first underwater metro? Kolkata city. West Bengal. Underwater metro. First underwater metro, that is a tunnel which is near Howrah Bridge or Howrah. According to latest monetary policy update, by how many basis points was the repo rate reduced? 50 basis point. New repo rate is 5.5%. According to latest monetary policy update, by how many basis points was the repo rate reduced? That is 50 basis point. New repo rate is 5.5%. How much liquidity will be released due to the cash reserve ratio CRR cut? 2.5 lakh crore. CRR cut 2.5 lakh crore. What are India's forest reserve currently? 698.95 billion US dollar till 13 June 2025. Which was the first state to provide menstrual leave for women employees? Bihar. After that, Himachal Pradesh. Which was the first state to provide menstrual leave for women employees? Bihar. The world's tallest railway bridge is built over which river? Chenab River. Which country launched the Bharat Mart in Dubai? UAE launched Bharat Mart in Dubai. Which new sport was introduced in the Paris 2024 Olympics? Breaking or break dancing. Which country became the 31st NATO member? Sweden. Who was appointed as the new RBI governor in December 2024? Sanjay Malhotra. What is the name of ISRO reusable launch vehicle? RLV-TD. ISRO's reusable launch vehicle, that is Pushpak Viman, RLV-TD. TD means technology demonstration. RLV means reusable launch vehicle. What is the name of world's first malaria vaccine approved by WHO? RTS-S Mosquirix. RTS-S Mosquirix. In which city was India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell ferry launched? Kochi city. India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell ferry launched at Kochi. Cochin Shipyard Limited launched first hydrogen vehicle, or Kochi city was India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell ferry which launched it. Which was the first Indian private rocket company to reach orbit? Skyroot Aerospace. First Indian private rocket company to reach orbit, that is Skyroot Aerospace. Who is India's first women Rafale fighter pilot? Shivangi Singh. What is the name of the first Indian submarine made under Project 75I INS Kalvari? What is the name of first Indian submarine made under Project 75I INS Kalvari class? What is the name of India's first indigenously built attack helicopter? HAL Prachand, HAL Prachand, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, HAL Prachand. Which is the world's first carbon neutral country? Bhutan. Who inaugurated the Lachit Borphukan Police Academy in Assam? Amit Shah. Where is the new wagon overhauling unit worth rupees 79 crore being established? Jamalpur Railway Workshop, Jamalpur Rail Workshop or Munger District, Bihar. Jamalpur Rail Workshop, Munger District, Bihar. Who laid the foundation stone for the wagon overhauling system or unit? Railway Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw. Which country finalized a peace treaty for Nagorno-Karabakh region? Armenia and Azerbaijan. Which country tops the World Happiness Report 2025? Finland. Which country is India's largest source of remittance? USA. Who was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the UK Parliament? Chiranjeevi. South actor Chiranjeevi. Who was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award at UK Parliament? Who was conferred with the Maharashtra Bhushan Award? Ram Sutar. famous architecture Ram Sutar, who was conferred with Maharashtra Bhushan Award. Which country has India surpassed to become the fourth largest economy? Which country has India surpassed to become the fourth largest economy? Japan. And India's GDP is $4,186.431 billion. Who announced India's status as the fourth largest economy? Niti Aayog CEO BVR Subramaniam. Niti Aayog announced India's status as the fourth largest economy. Which countries are currently ahead of India in economic size? United States of America, $30 trillion or $30,507.217 billion. China, $19 trillion, $19,231.705 billion. And then Germany. Which country is India expected to surpass to become the third largest economy? Germany. Who is the current president of New Development Bank NDB? Dilma Rousseff. Dilma Rousseff. What is India's rank in the Free Speech Index? 24. India's rank is 24 in Free Speech Index. Who returned to Earth after a 9-month extended stay in space? Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams. Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams. Which state established India's first senior citizen commission? Kerala state. Kerala state established India's first senior citizen commission. According to Niti Aayog, India surpassed which country to become the fourth largest economy? Japan. Where was Adi Mahotsav 2025 inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu? Adi Mahotsav 2025 at New Delhi. Who inaugurated? President Draupadi Murmu at New Delhi. Adi Mahotsav 2025, New Delhi. Which Indian won the Global Memory Championship 2025? Vishwa Rajakumar. Vishwa Rajakumar or Vishwa Rajkumar or Vishwa Rajakumar. He is Indian who won the Global Memory Championship 2025. Which country signed a $200 million defense deal with India for Akash missile system? Philippines. Which South American country joined OPEC Plus as an observer in 2025? Brazil. Which Indian conservationist was named in Times Women of the Year 2025 list? Purnima Devi Burman. Purnima Devi Burman, she is the Indian conservationist who was named in Times Women of the Year 2025 list. Which Indian state ranked number 1 in the Local Governance Performance Index 2024? Karnataka state ranked 1 or the first place or at the first place in the Local Governance Performance Index 2024. Top the list. Local Governance Performance Index 2024. Local Governance Performance Index 2024. Rank 1 goes to Karnataka. Which state launched India's first Global Capability Center GCC policy? Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh state launched India's first Global Capability Center GCC policy. Global Capability Centers policy, GCC policy. What was the total FDI foreign direct investment inflow in India during financial year 2024-25 till May 2025? $81.04 billion. In financial year 2024-2025, which sector attracted the largest share of FDI equity? Service sector, 19% of the total inflow. Which state received the highest FDI equity inflow? Maharashtra, 39%. Which two states followed Maharashtra in FDI inflow? Karnataka, 13%, Delhi, 12%. Karnataka, 13%, Delhi, 12%. And Maharashtra, 39%. In financial year 2024-2025, which country was at the top FDI source? Singapore, 30% share. Singapore invested in India, and Singapore is the country which has topped the FDI source. Which city topped the Global Financial Center Index GFCI 2025? New York. What is India's rank in Global Innovation Index 2025? 40th. Which Indian company was ranked number 1 in the Fortune India 500 list 2025 Reliance Industries? Fortune India 500 list 2025 Reliance Industry ranked 1. Where was the World Government Summit 2025 held? Dubai, UAE. Which Indian city hosted the International Financial Service Summit 2025? Indian city hosted the International Financial Services Summit 2025 Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Gandhinagar, Gujarat hosted the International Financial Services Summit 2025. Which country launched the world's first commercial nuclear fusion reactor in 2025? That is China. Which private space company became the first to launch the reusable rocket in India? Skyroot Aerospace. Which wildlife sanctuary in India was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2025? Simplipal National Park, that is based on Odisha. Which country partnered with China for the Chang'e 8 lunar mission? Pakistan. Which food delivery app became the second most downloaded globally in 2025? Second most downloaded globally in 2025, Japto. Japto is the food delivery app which became the second most downloaded globally in 2025. Which Indian village was declared a biodiversity heritage site in Gujarat? First Gujarat, that is Guneri village. Guneri village has been declared a biodiversity heritage site in Gujarat, and it is the first in Gujarat. Which air defense system trial was successfully conducted by DRDO? Vishwarats. Vishwarats is a defense system. What type of defense system? Air defense system. And its trial was successfully conducted by DRDO. Very short range air defense system. Recently, Human Development Index HDI report was released by the United Nations Development Program UNDP. What is India's rank on the UNDP 2025 Human Development Index? 130th, and score is 0.685. 130th rank, score is 0.685. 0.685. Which neighboring country shares India's rank at 130th? 130th, that is Bangladesh. Bangladesh shares India's rank, that is 130th. Which country tops the 2025 HDI ranking? Iceland. The score is 0.972. Which ISRO satellite faced orbit raising issues due to malfunction? NVS-02 GSLV 15 mission. ISRO satellite faced orbit raising issues due to a malfunction. NVS-02 GSLV 15 mission. The Indian government announced a 100 rupee commemorative coin in honor of the legendary singer Mohammad Rafi. Indian government announced a 100 rupee commemorative coin in honor of the legendary singer Mohammad Rafi. Which country launched Operation Devil Hunt targeting ex-PM Sheikh Hasina loyalist? That is Bangladesh. Operation Devil Hunt, Bangladesh. Which Indian cricketer surpassed the Chris Gayle in ODI sixes? Rohit Sharma. More than 300 sixes or 600? I think 300 sixes. Where was the 2027 National Games be held in India? Meghalaya. What was the India's rank in Transparency International Corruption Perception Index CPI 2024? 96 out of 180 countries. Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index CPI, India's rank is 96 out of 180 countries. Which country now became the third largest automobile manufacturer? India, 8 May 2025. This information was revealed by the minister at 4th International BBB Summit. 4th International BBB Summit. And Expo on Bioenergy Value Chain, New Delhi. And Expo on Bioenergy Value Chain at New Delhi. 4th International BBB Summit and Expo on Bioenergy Value Chain, New Delhi. What rank did India secure in international shipments under the World Bank's Logistic Performance Index? 22nd. World Bank Logistic Performance Index. India's rank 22nd. World Bank's Logistic Performance Index. India's rank 22nd under international shipments. Where was ARO India 2025 be held and what is the theme? Location is Bengaluru. ARO India 2025 and theme is the runway to a billion opportunities. The runway to a billion opportunities. Runway to a billion opportunities. Which state launched India's first organic fisheries cluster? Sikkim. Organic fisheries cluster. First organic fisheries cluster. Sikkim. You have to mind that Sikkim is the state which is a completely organic state. Here we will see the organic fisheries and organic agriculture. Where was India's first coastal bird census conducted? Jamnagar, Gujarat. Coastal bird census, Jamnagar, Gujarat. What theme was announced for Pravasi Bharati Divas 2025? Diaspora's contribution to a Viksit Bharat. Diaspora's contribution to a Viksit Bharat. What rank did India achieve globally in cyber attacks according to 2024 Cloud SEC report? Cloud SEK report to second rank. India achieved globally in cyber attacks according to 2024 Cloud SEK report, that is second rank. Where is the 6th semiconductor unit being established? Near Jewar Airport, Uttar Pradesh. 6th semiconductor unit near Jewar Airport, Uttar Pradesh under EIDA, YEIDA. Which companies are in the joint venture for the Jewar semiconductor unit? HCL and Foxconn. HCL and Foxconn. Which thermal power project first unit 660 megawatt was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Ghatampur thermal power project, that is in Uttar Pradesh near Hamirpur, Ghatampur, Hamirpur, Mahoba. These are the nearby locations. Where did the Prime Minister address the Devi Ahilyabai Mahila Sashактikaran Mahasammelan? Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Where did the Prime Minister address the Devi Ahilyabai Mahila Sashактikaran Mahasammelan? Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Devi Ahilyabai Mahila Sashактikaran Mahasammelan, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Where did the Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan begin? Puri, Odisha. Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan, Puri, Odisha. What is the India's national computing capacity as the 30th May 2025? 34,333 GPU. 34,333 GPU. India's national computing capacity 34,333 GPU. Where was the world's first commercial e-methanol plant inaugurated? Kaso, Denmark. World's first commercial e-methanol plant inaugurated, Kaso, Denmark. Which company developed the first commercial e-methanol plant? European Energy and Mitsui. European Energy and Mitsui. First commercial e-methanol plant, European Energy and Mitsui. Where was the National Intellectual Property Festival 2025 organized? Dehradun. National Intellectual Property Festival 2025, Dehradun. Which portal was launched to strengthen evidence-based planning and governance in panchayats? Evidence-based planning and governance in panchayat. Panchayat Unnati Index 2.0 portal. Panchayat Unnati Index 2.0 portal. Evidence-based planning and governance in panchayat. Where was the PI 2.0 portal inaugurated? Dr. Ambedkar International Center, New Delhi. PI 2.0 portal inaugurated, Dr. Ambedkar International Center, New Delhi. Which ministry developed this portal? Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Where was the 9th capacity building program for mid-level Sri Lankan civil servant started? 9th capacity building program for mid-level Sri Lankan civil servants started, Mussoorie, Uttarakhand. In which state was the jungle safari train launched? Uttar Pradesh. Which two locations does the train connect? Katarnia Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary and Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. Katarnia Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary and Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. What is the main attraction of this safari? Vista Dome coach. Main attraction of this safari train is Vista Dome coach. Vista Dome coaches are the transparent coach which is in the domain shape or dome shape. Dome shape is like igloo shape, or we can say that curvature shape. According to the World Bank report, poverty in India, how many people in India moved out of the extreme poverty between 2011 to 2023? Report is based on April 2025. From 2011 to 2023, 171 million people. 171 million people are moved out of extreme poverty between 2011 to 2023. Who became the first CISF women member to scale Mount Everest? Geeta Samota. CISF woman. First CISF woman. First CISF women member to scale Mount Everest. 21st May 2025. Nobel laureate Professor Abhijit Banerjee joined the Rising Advisory Board of the which state? Telangana state. Which initiative was unveiled by Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal? Sagar Mein Samman, Respect in the Sea. It is the initiative unveiled by Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. Which ministry launched the Ek Desh Ek Dhadkan, One Nation One Heartbeat initiative? Ministry of Culture. What is the main objective of the Ek Desh Ek Dhadkan campaign? To promote unity, patriotism and respect for the national flag. Promote unity, patriotism and respect for the national flag. Which anti-national operation was launched by security forces on Chhattisgarh-Telangana border? Operation Black Forest, 21st April to 11th May. Total days are 21 days. For how many days did Operation Black Forest continue? 21 days. In 2024-25, how many villages were declared Adarsh Gram under the PM Ajay scheme? 4,991 villages. Which institution prepared the Fiscal Health Index FHI 2025 Niti Aayog? Which state is at the top in the index? Odisha followed by Chhattisgarh. Who was introduced by Assam government to share cabinet meeting information? AI anchor Ankita. Where did Defence Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the BrahMos Integration and Testing Facility Center? Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. With whose support did Uttar Pradesh launch two new initiatives? First is UP Agrees and AI Pragya, World Bank. With the World Bank supports, Uttar Pradesh launched two new initiatives, UP Agrees and AI Pragya. Which state has demanded amendments to the Animal Birth Control ABC Rules 2023, that is Kerala. Kerala state demanded amendments to the Animal Birth Control ABC Rules 2023. Which is the first green village in Tripura with solar energy and clean water availability? That is Rangachera. Rangachera is the village in Tripura which is the first green village of Tripura with solar energy and clean water availability. Who inaugurated Bharat Telecom 2025? Jyotiradish Scindia, who is Union Minister of Communication and Development of the Northeastern region. Where was the inauguration of Bharat Telecom 2025 held? New Delhi. Who organized the Bharat Telecom Expo? Telecom Equipment and Services Export Promotion Council, TEPEC. TEPC. TEPEC. Telecom Equipment and Services Export Promotion Council. Who launched the campaign One Nation, One Mission, End of the Plastic Pollution? Bhupendra Yadav, Union Environmental Minister. Which is the main aim of this campaign? One Nation, One Mission, End of the Plastic Pollution, May 2025. To encourage people to adopt eco-friendly alternatives. The 24th meeting of the Indian Ocean Rim Association IORA Council of Ministers was held virtually under the chairmanship of which country? Sri Lanka. IORA, Sri Lanka. 24th meeting. Indian Ocean Rim Association, virtually held under chairmanship of Sri Lanka, 21st May 2025. What was the theme of the meeting? Sustainable Indian Ocean for future generation. Sustainable Indian Ocean for future generation. Who has been elected as the chairman of the Estimates Committee for the financial year 2025-2026? Sanjay Jaiswal from BJP was elected as the chairman of the Estimates Committee for the financial year 2025-2026. Sanjay Jaiswal, BJP. Which municipal corporation issued the first certificate green municipal bond of the country? Ghaziabad Municipal Corporation. April 29, 2025. Green municipal bond, Ghaziabad Municipal Corporation issued the first certificate for green municipal bond. Which is the first semi-automated part of India? Automated port of India. First semi-automated port of India. Automated port. That is Vizhinjam International Port. Depth is 24 meter, which is the deepest port of India. With depth of 24 meter, deepest port, which is Vizhinjam International Port at Kerala. Who received the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2024? Nitin Kamath, EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2024. Nitin Kamath is the founder and chief executive officer CEO of the Zerodha. Zerodha is the what is Zerodha? Zerodha like investment app. It is like a investment app, and you can say it broker, dalal street broker, and in the stock market.